finish, and they've had plenty of them thus far this year. We were here for week one. The toe by Isaiah Likely, the pass interference on the 4th and 16 against the Bengals, the OT drive against the Bucks when Tampa never got the ball. Just talking about the blocked field goal. And the last few, tied against the Panthers in Charlotte, and that mistaken snap by the Raiders. All the close calls. The holiday entertainment at the theater has been Chiefs football. Here they are at the 40.
And do we add that kickoff now as a mistake?
Huge. Mahomes. Incomplete. The coverage by Henley. The pass intended for Pacheco.
Something else, isn't it? He used to play quarterback in high school. Played with Snoop.
Snoop Football League. Yep.
And now he's the play caller on defense for this Chargers team that is leading the National Football League with fewest points allowed, and he has a lot to do with it.
Special teamer a year ago, Deion Henley, now wearing the green dot, calling the plays for this defense.
Look out, blitz.
Bring in 5. Pressure from Mahomes, got away. Incomplete for Pacheco. And we've got Joey Bosa slow to get up for the Chargers. These two Chargers met right around the quarterback. A lot of pressure.
I think that's going to be the two Chargers edge players. Bosa and Mack, they're going to hit each other after they were both chasing Mahomes. Almost knocked them both out.
Mack stays in, Bosa goes out. Buster Freeze rushing off the edge. 3rd and 10.
5 up again.
Bring in 5 with late pressure. Mahomes gets away, jump pass, caught in the middle for the first down by Xavier Worthy. Jasir Taylor's late pressure couldn't get there. And Worthy with the catch for the first down.
First of all, it was a great defensive call. They're going to run Henley out underneath Travis Kelce. And yet he had the presence of mind, Mahomes did, to say, I can't go there. Let me buy a little time. And there it is. That's what we were talking about earlier in the game. The ability to move and still make big pass plays down the field.
Pacheco to the right. For about 2 yards. Morgan Fox over there, the tackle. DJ Humphries is grabbing at his left hamstring. That's the left tackle who we said had not played since last New Year's Eve. ACL injury for the Cardinals against the Eagles. A year on the shelf pretty much. Just signed a couple of weeks ago. Started at left tackle. And their season's up. So let's see what his medical situation is.
And it's going to be really interesting who is going to play where. We saw Joe Thuney move out to left tackle when they replaced Wanya Morris the last time. So now so Wanya Morris in the game, assuming to play tackle, and they're going to leave Thuney at guard.
Yep. So Morris, who started the last 10 games, it was Kingsley Suamataia, the rookie 2nd-round pick, started the first 2 at left tackle. Replaced by Morris, who was replaced by Humphries. Now he returns with 3.5 left in regulation. From the 45. Mahomes, he's doing his thing again. He's got Mahomes late. First down. Everybody out of there okay. At the 34-yard line.
We blew to that time. Committed the sin, going past Mahomes. You can't let him step up and through in this situation. You can't rush past him. You're wasted at this point. And now look at all the space to the outside that he has to run.
As usual, just enough to get it done. 3:20 left. Xavier Worthy. Through the tackle still. Right down by Derwin James. Former All-Pro taking him down after the gain of 4. Will the Chargers get the ball back?
That's all I keep doing too, looking at the clock, right? It's like these guys do this so well. They're not just trying to kick a field goal. They're in that range, right? Now they're trying to finish with the dagger here. And that is to run out the clock and kick the field goal at the end or score a touchdown.
Derwin's coming. Yeah, he is. And Pacheco's going. Very close to the first down at the 25-yard line. Timeout taken, I believe, by the Chargers. And they're signaling timeout on that side. Harbaugh's out there talking to the official. The clock stopped a couple of seconds later.
First charge timeout. Los Angeles.
All right, third down coming up.
All right, first of all, on this play, you're going to have the motion that's going to go across the field. They're going to know it's man coverage, and then Mahomes takes over. So then you're redirecting, you're telling who's blitzing, you're saying, here comes Derwin. And what did Pacheco do? He looked right out at Derwin, saw he was blitzing, and cut it back up inside. I mean, that's masterclass stuff. It really is.
All right, so he's just short of the first down. Chiefs have brought a few more big folks in. Mike Caliendo, 66, has reported eligible. Carson Steele, limited snaps. He's in the backfield. The backfield's all filled up. Xavier Worthy back there with Pacheco. Inside run for the first down. Pacheco inside the 24. 2:28 to go. And the timeout is taken by the Chargers. They're down to 1. 2:28 to go. Chiefs driving to take the lead. The AFC. And win the division. There's the number. He may close in, if they win this, with a 500 record in games trailing in the fourth quarter, which is the best in NFL history for guys who've been in there for at least 10 games.
Young kicker, though, you'd much rather have the touchdown here.
It's not Butker, it's Matthew Wright. So one timeout remaining for the Chargers and the 2-minute warning. And they'll run Kareem Hunt at the 21-yard line. Harbaugh takes his final timeout at 2:26. So it really comes down to these next couple of snaps.
Well, and also remember the Kansas City Chiefs very thin in the secondary right now. They're down to the bottom of their roster at the cornerback position. So even more important that they don't just give the ball back to Herbert with a chance to go win it on the other end.
The one-score Chargers game against the Chiefs. There is Matthew Wright, the kicker, who actually kicked for San Francisco earlier this year. They've been through multiple kickers. Wright injured his shoulder making a tackle in that game. Went on to IR, was released. Then the Chiefs picked him up after Harrison Butker kicked for the first 9 games. Tore his meniscus in his left knee. He's been practicing. He's coming back in a few weeks. Spencer Schrader kicked for 2 games. He got hurt. And now Wright is the man. Will he have his moment momentarily? First the run. Inside the 20-yard line with Hunt. And this will spin down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 6. If you run, you guarantee you run in 40 seconds. We've seen Mahomes and Andy Reid throw in this situation. Feels like 1,000 times.
If they have to kick a field goal, though, plenty of time for the Chargers.
Here we are at the 2-minute warning in Kansas City. And the Chiefs trying to get to 12-1. Trying to lock up the division. Chargers standing their way. Final 2 coming up right after this.
Spread this out, because if they are going to blitz, bring pressure, I want to know it. I want to see it. And if you spread it out and you motion out of the backfield, you're going to know whether it's a blitz or not and adjust accordingly.
Chargers and nosing, Juju's in motion. It is Mahomes on the roll. Mahomes pumping. Stops through. Complete for Kelsey in the first down. They've done it again. Mahomes to Kelsey. Chargers can't stop it. Chiefs in field goal range.
He's remarkable. He really is. Patrick Mahomes, if he doesn't make this first tackler miss, they're kicking a field goal. He makes one of the best athletes on the Chargers defense miss. And Deion Henley, and Kelsey knew he had it.
Surrounded as usual. They outfoxed them as usual.
He is so amazing at getting that ball off, and Kelsey, when it matters most, those two,
Best and best.
best and best.
That's right. All right, so 111. Chiefs run it all the way down, take their second timeout. So now the strategy flips here. If they run the ball, do the Chargers let them score? The Chiefs are going to just go down. I'm sure that's why you take this timeout and set that up. And you're almost handcuffed if you're the Chargers at this point.
Yeah, I'll go back again. This is your third string kicker. And you never know. You know, we've seen stranger things at the end of games. I'm sure that Harbaugh has something up his sleeve here.
Well, the Chiefs fans know it all. They've got to do is think back to the Denver game when the Broncos had a short field goal for the win and it got blocked. Carson Steele just ran in. Chiefs are a little off on the number of personnel in there, and now they've got it right. So they've never had 11 or 12 in the huddle, I should say. So they're legal. And they're just not going to even give the Chargers a chance to let them score. Mahomes just going to take a knee here, run it down, do it again, take that final timeout.
Well, what they like about Matthew Wright is his accuracy. He's not a long-distance kicker, but from 50 in, they feel very good about his accuracy. And watching him in warm-ups out there, I would agree. He was pretty consistently putting it through until they got back around the 50-yard line.
And they had familiarity with him. They brought him in for a couple of games in 2022, and Harrison Butker went down with the ankle injury. So glad to be able to get him back. The guy they know. Knee taken here, and Andy Reid will control the clock and tells the official on his side how many seconds he wants left for the timeout. And that's communicated, and it'll be up to Matthew Wright for the win.
It is interesting. On third down, you could leave yourself a little wiggle room and leave a little on the clock just in case something mechanically goes wrong with the snap or the hold. But that will not be the case.
Take it right down to 1 second. And the Chiefs will go for the win. It's the fourth quarter earlier when Matthew Wright had the 32-yard game winner against Las Vegas. Now the Chargers will call their folks over to talk about how they want to go after this block as well. Remember, the Chargers and Ryan Ficken, their special teams coordinator, they have a block earlier this season. Tier Tart got a 51-yarder against Cleveland. And it's always Ficken talking to his guys about changing the math of the game.
You know, Mike, the one thing is this field has been resodded for this game. And you look out and you see Matt Uriza, and he's stomping around, making sure there are no seams that are going to impact Matthew Wright.
The push will come from 90 and 95 for the Chargers. The kick will come from Matthew Wright. This is for the division, for the Chiefs. And Wright off the upright and in for the division. It's the doink for the division for the Chiefs. Oh my goodness. The Kansas City Chiefs with the AFC West. And in keeping with this season, it is as close as you can get for the victory.
It's not enough to have it come down to the last play. No, we got to bang it off the upright, and nobody knows did it go across the crossbar or not, and it did, and the people, look at this. It's crazy. It's just nuts.
Listen to the division winner. If you have a dollar bill, a $5 bill, take it out. That's about as wide as the goalpost is. And from that distance, they get hit so often. And it's a bank shot for the division. Andy Reid said, yeah, all these close games, Hart's doing okay. Yeah, when you win them all the time. Harrison Butker usually has those pressure moments on his foot. He has the relief. And for Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers, getting that close to the champs and the Chiefs, But Justin Herbert and the Chargers feel it again. Beaten by Patrick Mahomes, who once again is in disbelief, but once again is a winner and wins the division. Chevrolet postgame coming up right after the